Alright, the next generation of medium format is just about here, and we've got the forbidden details before the official announcement. We're about to break down every new feature of the Hasselblad X2D II, from what sounds like a revolutionary LiDAR autofocus to its massive internal storage. Seriously, forget what you thought you knew. This could change everything for professional photographers. This isn't just an upgrade, it looks like a complete reinvention of what a high-end camera can be. The rumors have been swirling, FCC filings have been spotted, and now, the pieces are coming together for what could be the biggest medium format launch in years. Is this the camera you've been waiting for? Let's get into the leaks. The predecessor's promise and pain points. To really get why the X2D II is such a big deal, we have to look back at the camera it's replacing, the X2D II. Now, let's be clear, the X2D II is a phenomenal camera. It delivered on the core Hasselblad promise with a gorgeous 100-megapixel sensor, that legendary 16-bit color depth, and the Hasselblad natural color solution that renders tones with a fidelity that's just unmatched. It's a camera that produces pure art. The build quality is second to none, a minimalist, Scandinavian design masterpiece that feels incredible in your hands. But it wasn't perfect. For all its incredible image quality, it had one significant, nagging weakness that held it back from greatness: the autofocus. The phase detection system was fine for static subjects, perfect for deliberate studio portraits or tripod-based landscape work. But out in the real world, in dynamic situations, it often hunted for focus. It just didn't have the speed and confidence of its full-frame competitors, forcing a lot of photographers to either use manual focus or just plain miss the shot. It was a camera that demanded patience. A brilliant tool, yes, but one that kept medium format photography in a very specific, slow-paced box. That box is about to be shattered. The forbidden details, the LiDAR revolution. This brings us to the biggest, most game-changing leak of them all. The Hasselblad X2D II will feature an integrated LiDAR autofocus system. Yes, you read that right. LiDAR, light detection and ranging. This is the same core tech used in self-driving cars and advanced drone navigation, and now, it's being put inside a medium format camera, reportedly borrowed directly from Hasselblad's parent company, DJI, and their incredible Ronin stabilization gimbals. So, what does this actually mean? Traditional autofocus systems rely on reading light and patterns, which means they can struggle in low light or on low contrast surfaces. LiDAR is totally different. It's an active system that shoots out a pulse of laser light, measuring how long it takes to bounce off the subject and return. It creates a precise depth map of the scene, completely independent of ambient light. Leaks suggest this will give the X2D II autofocus performance on par with top-tier full-frame cameras from Sony and Canon. We're talking about a rumored 76,800 ranging points, a staggering jump from the 290 for phase detect points on the original X2D. This is the fix for the predecessor's biggest problem. It means lightning-fast, confident focus, even in near darkness where other cameras would completely fail. For the first time, a Hasselblad medium format camera won't just be for the slow, considered shot. It could be a tool for events, for street photography, for capturing fleeting moments with the insane quality of a 100-megapixel sensor. This single feature changes who this camera is for and what it can do. The end of memory cards. Storage reimagined. For decades, a photographer's workflow has been dictated by the humble memory card. Swapping cards, downloading them, backing them up, it's a constant headache. Hasselblad is looking to end that. The second bombshell leak for the X2D II is a built-in 1TB SSD. 1TB, built right into the camera. Just let that sink in for a moment. This shows Hasselblad isn't just thinking about specs, they're thinking about the entire process. With a 1TB internal drive, you could shoot an entire wedding or a full commercial campaign without ever worrying about running out of space or fumbling for a card. The 1OMP files are massive, averaging over 200 megabytes each, so having this high-speed internal storage is a huge quality of life improvement. And for those who need more space or a backup, they haven't ditched traditional media. The X2D II will also have a CF Express Type B card slot, the fastest standard available today. This gives you the perfect hybrid system: shoot to the internal SSD for speed and convenience, and use the CF Express card as an instant backup or to hand off files to a client on-site. This is a workflow game changer. Handheld medium format is finally here. LiDAR solves the speed problem, and the internal SSD solves the workflow problem. The next big upgrade solves the stability problem. The original X2D had a respectable 7-stop in-body image stabilization system. The X2D II is rumored to push that even further to a class-leading 8 stops of 5-axis IBIS. What does one extra stop of stabilization really get you? It's the difference between a sharp handheld shot at 1/15th of a second versus 1/8. It means shooting in even darker conditions without cranking the ISO, preserving that pristine image quality. It means leaving the tripod behind more often. When you combine 8 stops of stabilization with the new LiDAR autofocus, the whole idea of handheld medium format shooting changes. Suddenly, this 100-megapixel beast becomes as nimble as a 35mm camera. You can grab tack-sharp images in dimly lit churches, during blue hour, or for candid portraits without hauling around extra gear. This isn't just about getting sharp shots, it's about creative freedom. It's about using the ultimate image quality of medium format in situations that were previously impossible. The Fujifilm question the new king. You can't talk about a new Hasselblad without talking about its main rival, Fujifilm, and its fantastic GFX series. The Fuji GFX 100E is an incredible camera that has dominated the market by offering a 35mm-like experience. So, how does the leaked X2D II stack up? On paper, the sensors are very similar. Both are 100-megapixel beasts offering incredible dynamic range and detail. Fuji also has a larger lens ecosystem, but the X2D II seems to be bringing 3 knockout punches to this fight. First, the LiDAR autofocus. While Fuji's AF is good, it's still a traditional system. The sheer speed and low light ability of LiDAR could be a decisive win for Hasselblad. Second, the 1TB internal SSD. This is a unique feature no competitor has, and it totally changes the workflow game. And third, the soul of the Hasselblad system, the leaf shutter lenses. Every XCD lens has a shutter built into it, allowing flash sync at any shutter speed, all the way up to 1/2000th of a second. For studio and commercial photographers using flash, this is a killer advantage that Fujifilm's focal plane shutter just can't match. While Fuji may have won battles on versatility before, the X2D II is coming armed to win on pure tech and professional features. The purist choice of the video debate. In a world where every camera is a hybrid, Hasselblad is making a very bold, very Hasselblad statement. Based on the most reliable leaks, the X2D II is not expected to have any significant video capabilities. And honestly, that might be its greatest strength. Instead of compromising the design or processing power to cram in video features, Hasselblad is pouring everything into making the ultimate tool for photographers. The new, upgraded CPU is there to handle the massive data from the LiDAR system, not to process video codecs. The refined interface, with its new joystick and customizable button, is all about a photographer's muscle memory. This is a purist's choice. It's a statement that says still photography isn't just a feature, it is the feature. For the dedicated photographer who wants the absolute best image quality without the clutter of video modes they'll never touch, the X2D II is a breath of fresh air. So, what are we looking at? A camera that keeps the legendary 10MP sensor and color science of its predecessor. But it adds revolutionary LiDAR autofocus that promises to be faster than anything in its class. It adds a massive 1TB internal SSD that will transform pro workflows. And it packs a powerful 8-stop IBIS system that finally untethers medium format from the tripod. All of this is rumored to be officially announced on August 26, 2025. This isn't just a small update. The Hasselblad X2D II is shaping up to be a camera that fixes every weakness of the last generation while introducing tech that no competitor can match. It's a camera that finally blends the untouchable image quality of medium format with the speed and flexibility modern photographers need. So now I have to ask you, is this the camera that finally makes you jump to medium format? What feature are you most excited about? Is it the LiDAR, the storage, or the stabilization? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you want to be the first to see the full breakdown when this camera officially drops, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'll be all over it, right here.